Hello friends, Father Frank Pavone here, National Director of Priests for Life, speaking to you still from the Catholic Marketing Network in Chicago and giving you now my daily diary update for Wednesday, the 28th of July of 2021. Well, it was another busy day after doing a couple of hours of early work here at my computer in my room. I think I started about 5 a.m. and did some emails. I had to approve an op-ed and also a press release and get some tasks sent off to different staff members. We had a 7 a.m. breakfast. Janet Moran, our executive director, is here, and we met together with Father Jim Hyde, a priest who served as Associate Director of Priests for Life from the very, very beginning, back in 1993. And so we had a good meeting with him and with a couple of other leaders here too after the breakfast as we made our way over to the exhibit hall. And like I said in some previous updates, it's a marvelous thing where there's so many Catholic leaders gathered together. You take 2 steps down the hallway and you're having another meeting with somebody and planning and strategizing and catching up, and then another 2 steps and you meet somebody else. So it was like that for a couple of hours in the morning after breakfast. But in that time period too, I did a number of interviews. So in the exhibit area, a lot of the exhibitors are broadcasters and podcasters of and Catholic radio outlets. So I had an interview schedule that I did, followed by another one that Janet and I did together, followed by a third one that I did, and we try to connect with these. If they're streaming on social media, we then connect them with our own social media. So you may well have seen some of them if you're following our social media. And then in the meanwhile, we're, as I say, meeting with these other leaders along the way. That brought us well up to the lunch break. I had a quick lunch. There's like a concession stand in the exhibit area, so I had a quick hot dog and then called my office. I was on the phone with a couple of our administrative staff and other staff people, giving them guidance on some projects, and then had a quick something to snack on with some other Catholic leaders that were here before I went into a 2 o'clock confession session. And confessions are offered here at the conference pretty much all day long. So I assisted with that from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock, and then reconnected with some of the leaders in the exhibit area. I had to make a couple of other phone calls. And then Janet and I began to set up for the book signing. And there was a nice evening session here of authors signing books. So starting around 5 o'clock, we went into the room, networked with people, had a number of our Priests for Life books, Janet's books and mine, set up on the table. And then from like 5 o'clock, then I was asked to go do another interview, and we took care of that. But then, like all the way up until about 8:15 p.m., so for a good solid 3-hour period, we were signing books, giving them away. These are people who, again, run Catholic bookstores and other apostolates and love our pro-life material. We did that, and we, after that, about 8:30, got together with a couple of the other Catholic leaders and went into the hotel restaurant area and got a late dinner. Great productive conversation as well. We stuck to the work, so to speak, and talked about collaboration and efforts within the church and to advance the pro-life message. And then it was time for bed. So that was the agenda for Wednesday, the 28th of July. And we did have in the midst of all that the Mass. And let's see, what time was? That Mass was. That's right. That Mass was in the morning after the breakfast that I mentioned with Father Jim. We had the convention Mass, so we all celebrated that together as well. I knew there was something else on the agenda. So things are going well. Thank you for listening to these daily diary segments. I love to keep you informed of exactly what we are doing, how are we spending our time and energy, and the Lord has given us good deal of energy, and seems that he gives us just the right amount of time to get things done. Not too much buffer zone most of the time. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Father Frank Pavone here of Priests for Life.